Commence primary ignition.
I'm actor Chris Bartlett from The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, and you're watching Virtual Cantina Network.
And there we are. Hey. Hello there, General O'Neill.
Exactly. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Virtual Cantina Network Watch Along.
Oh yeah, let me start that.
Where we continue to go through Star Wars and other properties. And I'm going to push this right at the beginning. We sometimes do it at the end, and we probably will again. But like, if you've got instances of Star Wars that appear in other properties that you love and you're excited about, let us know. Like, message us right here in the chat. Message us at Virtual Cantina Network at gmail.com. Or comment on this video if you're watching it after the fact. Whatever. Let us know what properties it is. If it's properties out there that are cool that you'd like to see. Even if it's properties that you are a big enough expert on that you would like to come on and potentially guest host with us.
Oh, yeah.
I think Jeff and I are going to be by ourselves for a couple of weeks. So, there's space, there's room. Is like you could be there, right? Let us know and come on in here and let's host some Star Wars and some other properties. We've got a couple of other weeks worth of ideas, but we always are looking for new ones.
And it'd be nice to do something maybe that we haven't done before, because a lot of this stuff we've watched in the past, but maybe not recently.
Right.
So
absolutely.
Finding something new would be cool. There's
some other ones. Like I said, I think we're going to check out the Star Wars Pinky and the Brain. That one is, I did go ahead and review. I'm sure I'd seen it before, but I went back and watched, and that's hilarious. That's going to be so much fun when we get around to that one.
Yeah, classic stuff.
Absolutely, the Animaniacs is always just classic. But tonight, watching that 70s show, and of course, it's that 70s show is of course one of the biggest events in pop culture in the 70s would be Star Wars. So they've got to put their 2 cents in. And I think it probably is mentioned or they do something about it in probably even more than these 3 episodes.
Oh, big time. It's constantly referenced. And Eric is a huge Star Wars fan, and the rest of the people are as well, but maybe not as big as him. But, I love some of the nicknames he gets called. We'll wait till that happens. And it's fun. They do some cool stuff, and it's ripe for the picking in terms of sort of parodying Star Wars. Everybody's done it, but they can do it a little different.
Yeah, it's more kind of timely and appropriate when they get in there and they're all about it.
And speaking of Star Wars mashups, this might something like this related to this might come up soon too. This is not necessarily, I don't know. My nephew gave me this shirt, so
that is probably something that would be appropriate.
Yes. So, anyways.
See, Sherry already got the stuff going in there. Is Eric and Donna's daughter named Leia in that?
Yeah. See, there we go. We were just talking about
if
that.
There are appropriate episodes of that 90s show that kind of refer to this. Yeah. Hey.
Yep.
Let us know about that, Sherry, too. That's good, because I didn't ever watch that. I
do our research for us.
But I didn't know it. We were talking about in the pre-show that how this could have, if they hadn't, because they started this show with, it was supposed to start in 1976, season 1, episode 1. So they've already started more than halfway through the decade, which I guess kind of makes sense the way decades roll around. Because, up till 1983, it was basically still the 70s. But, but they could have, kept going on if all the actors and actresses hadn't kind of aged out and gone on. They could have kept going with their next season and just called it that 80s show, but they didn't. That was their end. And
they had a follow-up show called That 80s Show on Fox, but it was really nothing to do with this cast and this show, which was kind of a bummer. But that's where they kind of fixed the problem when they came back and did that 90s show.
Yeah, well, it would have been a cool thing if it had kept going as like a spinoff, even, as you wouldn't have had to keep with the main cast if you had just chosen like a younger character that had been mentioned once or twice in there, and then here, and this
like
is
Frasier or something from Cheers, and Fez could have had his own sort of show, not necessarily just him, but an ensemble cast or something, or Kelso or whatever. But few of the actors and actresses went on to do some big things since then, so that's kind of cool.
Well, I mean,
anyways, we didn't introduce ourselves yet.
Oh, hi. Hello. Sorry, yapping. We're down the rabbit hole already. So, hi, I'm Dave. How's it going? I'm one of the people that run this network and host a couple of shows here and there.
Uh-huh.
How are you? And over here doing the real stuff and the real work and getting ready is Jeff. How are you doing this evening, Jeff?
I'm good. Like I was saying earlier before we went on, haven't watched a lot of this recently. I don't know if I ever finished the entire series, but I was very invested in the first handful of seasons, so much so that I went to a taping of at least one episode and was in the audience, which was a lot of fun. But like I said, I look forward to seeing the shows again. The couple of latter episodes that we'll be watching, I'm not 100% sure if I saw both of those. I guarantee you I saw this one and multiple times. But, like I said, I may have missed more of it towards the later part of the series, but it should be fun regardless. So
I mean, I think this show is... it's a really cool concept for a show, and we're really invested in it because this kind of feels like our life and our experiences growing up. But it's weird because we can't overly identify with the actors, because by the time they did that 70s show, these actors are so much younger than we are, and it's like they're playing older experiences that would be older than me, but they're so much younger than me.
Right. Well, Sherry had mentioned earlier in one of the group chats, I believe, that she really liked and identified with this show because the characters at that time were of a similar age that she was at that time. So that was a really cool connection with her. I was definitely a lot younger than the characters in this show at that time frame. 77, I was definitely I was only 8, so I wasn't in high school like they all are in this show, so wasn't hanging out in anybody's basement yet. But it was definitely, obviously Star Wars was a huge influence on me, otherwise I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now. But it was great to see this kind of thing and how they could sort of reenact the love of the franchise with these characters. So
and they really kind of it's an odd mashup of things, and the casting and weirdness too, because Ashton Kutcher, I think, is so much older than a lot of the rest of the cast, because Ashton Kutcher, I think, is just a little bit younger than I am.
I think the majority of the cast was a similar age, except for Mila Kunis, who was like 14 at the time or something. She had kind of skirted her way in to that role or whatever, and she played it well. but I think she was the youngest of them. Not sure who the oldest was, but Mila and Ashton ended up getting married, so they.
Well, yeah. Well,
Not
and
that far off.
here's in researching for this too is when this show is supposed to take place, like tonight's episode, is Red. Red is supposed to be 49 years old. So I am wondering how much, like, if I went back and watched this show again from the beginning, am I now going to identify with Red?
Yeah, that's very. Yeah, that's kind of seems like it might be a thing, especially nowadays. I kind of identified with Red always. I mean, this show came on when, in the early '90s,
right?
Or late '90s. I'm sorry, early
late
2000s.
So
early
I
2000s,
was
actually.
Yeah.
So at that time, I was sort of in between the character, the parents and the kids' ages, but it was fun to sort of reminisce and then see the reaction that an adult may have to some of this and understand it better.
Well, yeah, I think the understanding better, but like very much so may be the old man yelling at the clouds, and I can see a lot of the stuff that I remember happening on that 70s show. It's just like looking at the children and calling them a dumbass.
Yes, that's very much like the easiest assumption, because the stuff they do is very,
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a sitcom. It's supposed to be that way. I actually, coincidentally, I was like explaining to my daughter earlier this week about kind of, and she doesn't know because she's really not so much grown up with network television. Like,
right.
streaming does this to you. Is the difference between like what a real, like a teen drama is and this, which is like a sitcom, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes, Tom, exactly. That they reeled this, that Rue McClanahan during the Golden Girls and is the same age as Sofia Vergara. And like, I think they state that Blanche states at some point in the Golden Girls, like, I'm 41 years old. And I'm just like, what in the hell?
She's just a retiree of sorts or whatever.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's kind of, yeah.
But no, I'm explaining to my daughter because they brought it on. There was a 90210 reunion at the con I was at this weekend, right? And I'm explaining to her that this is like one of, if not the first, like real teen dramas that just kind of came on in that kind of 90s period and really exploded, right? And it was much copied and much done over, but like the original 90210, and she's like, well, no, there was all sorts of other, like the dramas and the teen dramas. Is like, what about Full House? And I'm like, no.
Well, that was a sitcom, first of all.
Exactly. She doesn't necessarily get the difference between the sitcom. And I also explained that, like, while you've seen Full House, you identify with Full House when the girls were much, much older. The girls were babies. Super young.
They were literal babies.
Well, the Olsens actually were, yes. The Olsens were literal babies.
The rest of them were, I think, younger than 10 or 12, right?
Yeah, right.
Overall, like,
so
DJ
that was not the same kind of thing, and didn't deal with the same kind of issues that like 90210 did.
Well, 90210 was legit a legit soap opera for young adults, not like your mom's soap opera, but your soap opera.
And it was in that same kind of time range. They were trying to steal the audience or gain a new audience from like Dallas or Falcon Crest.
Right. It was
they were taking that place, but for a younger audience.
Well, the demographics started to change, where there was a lot more younger viewers, I think, and so they needed to kind of center on their tastes more.
Exactly, post Falcon Crest. And I saw actually very recently, and I'm not sure when it's taking place. They're doing a Dallas / Falcon Crest reunion. That actually,
signing thing?
Actually, it's like a con, but part of the con is an actual barbecue at South Fork Ranch.
Trippy.
It's like, wow.
That's kind of just the experience. I'm sure would be fun.
I know.
That kind of stuff. I mean, I wasn't a big Falcon Crest or Dallas fan, although I was very invested when we came down to Who Shot JR.
Yes,
but I was sort of disillusioned after the fact.
Forced upon watching that was one of my mother's shows, and
the whole thing of Bobby returning and all these, they pulled all the weird soap opera tropes out for that, prime time version. But
right there, the CW just completely built their network on the teen dramas and all that stuff. Is
all the Buffy the Vampire Slayer type shows.
Yeah, but where did 90210 originally air? I don't even know. It was
Fox.
So Fox.
Mm-hmm. Same with this show.
So I mean, this show is
Melrose Place, which was skewed a little older, but not much.
Well, yeah, Melrose kind of, I think, did it spin off of 90210?
Yes.
Yeah. And then there were always the 90210, like the beach ones, which were, due to the success of the Baywatch, I would imagine.
Oh yeah.
Like, let's take this cast and put them at the beach.
That sort of reminds me of Saved by the Bell, which was Saturday morning.
It was
for teens and whatever.
But again, I think that's got to have been a sitcom. That's bound to have been a half-hour show.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, sitcom, laugh track, the same kind of thing.
But it was, centered
the details of those characters in real life would have become a teen drama.
True. Well, a couple of them have gone. Well, actually, say a good amount of them have gone on to do pretty big things. So
those are the things. Mario Lopez is hosting the Entertainment Tonight or whatever. Or something.
Mark Paul Gosselaar's more of an actor, I think, than
right.
And Tiffany Amber Thiessen's been in a lot of stuff, and Elizabeth Berkley had a kind of a bigger career for a little while.
Yeah.
So, what was it?
And Screech did the college years.
And I had a porn stint.
Yep.
Spoiler alert if you didn't know that one. And what's her name? I can't.
The one that
blank on Lisa Turtle. What her real name is? I remember Lisa Turtle of all things.
Yeah, right. He's remember the show name, but not the
actor's name, unfortunately. But they went on to do other stuff, which is good because a lot of people have done those things and then sort of not. Speaking of which, I ran into Joey Lawrence and his brothers at Comic-Con.
I saw that.
At a little signing they did sort of impromptu as I was walking through the show floor. And, Joey's looking older, but he's also in really good shape. So,
yeah.
But I was a fan of Blossom and all those, shows back then.
Well, here's your through connection, right? Is people that appeared and guest starred, right? On
sure,
Saved by the Bell, and I'm sure there are others. We'll get into ones on that 70 shows, but Tori Spelling.
Oh yeah.
On Saved by the Bell, and now is of course, and then went to the 90210.
Got her own show basically. Well, her dad was executive producer, so that had maybe a little bit to do with it.
Yeah. Other people that kind of went through there. Scott Wolf apparently was there, and then did what was that? It was Party of Five was his show. It was after that.
People got seen, and then they said, "Oh, that would be a good person to fill this role." But yeah, it's sort of the same with that 70s
Soleil Moon Frye.
Oh yeah, Punky Brewster.
I met Soleil Moon Frye, at the con. Soleil Moon Frye is the smallest human being.
She's still Punky Brewster size.
I mean, she really is. Punky she is the epitome of Punky did not grow up. Punky is still Punky.
She was very active on social media for a while. I don't know if she still is,
Yeah.
um, but she did some interesting stuff that I would catch every once in a while.
But let's
Mr.
talk.
Billigan.
Okay, let's go through here. Here you go. All sorts of guest stars on that 70s show, man. Joseph Gordon-Levitt,
Oh, there you go.
The Rock.
Ah, The Rock. Wow, that would have been like early on in his career, kind of before he was champion, most likely.
Yeah. Alice Cooper.
Nice. Yeah. Well,
And that makes sense
didn't they have a
because Alice
handful of?
Cooper could play Alice Cooper.
Yeah. Well, I think they had a handful of 70s rock icons.
In one of the episodes that we'll be watching tonight, that you can see right above Jeff, Billy D. Williams.
That's the Star Wars connection for sure.
Talking about the Golden Girls, Tom, Betty White showed up in episodes. Bruce Willis, Mary Tyler Moore, Allison Hannigan, Brooke Shields, which makes a whole lot of sense because Brooke would be absolutely huge. Eve Plum, also absolutely huge in the time. Cole Sprouse. Interesting. Seth Green.
Oh, yeah. Probably. Would that have been before or after Buffy? Probably after, wouldn't it?
I mean, him and Allison are appearing at the same time.
Well, who knows?
Yeah.
We don't need to have.
That's what we need to go down the rabbit hole. Was there a Star Wars episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Oh, that would be interesting. Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you're watching this and you don't happen to have old DVDs of that 70s show lying around, we are trying to watch it on Peacock tonight.
Yes.
I believe it's also available to purchase or rent on Amazon Prime and maybe some other services, and possibly somewhere else. I don't know for sure. But
I'm rolling it up on the Peacock.
We're not old.
We are not old.
Aren't you at a concert?
Yeah, why are you on your phone watching us at a concert? Damn it.
Was it like intermission or something?
Not
waiting for Linkin Park to come on because the openers have done. I don't know. It seems like, I guess it's almost time for the headliner.
Yeah.
It seems like it should be already into the headliner, shouldn't it?
At 10 o'clock.
Yeah. I mean, you'd think you'd be an hour into Linkin Park at this point. But, okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
See, there you go. Bye. Get up out of here.
All right. So this is a fun show.
Go ahead and get yourselves queued up on the Peacock or whatever it is that you are. Season 1, episode 20, appropriately named A New Hope, because or
just
really,
the name alone is all we're watching it, regardless of the content. Just the name. No, it'll be fun. It has a nice little opening and stuff that's a very good homage. But they did have a good amount of guest stars on that show, and like almost every week there was at least somebody. Yeah, and I would imagine somebody like The Rock was probably, if he was playing a wrestler, he was probably playing like a classic 70s wrestler.
I wonder if he was playing his dad.
Yeah, Rocky. Yeah, it's very possible.
So I don't know. I don't recall that episode particularly. A lot of these that I've seen many of these, but I don't remember like what Allison Hannigan was playing. Who Bruce Willis showed up
right
on that 70s show.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. First time seeing these episodes is cool. Is Jeff and I were mentioning is like the later ones. I don't know that I've seen the season 7 one. I don't know that I've seen that one. I've seen a good chunk of the Billy D one, and this first one, but there were a lot of seasons of this show. Seeing every episode of this whole thing is you kind of had to be in it and the regular to do that. But
what usually happened with shows like this was that they established themselves on a certain day and time, and then they would move them to some other slot on a different day to try to drive eyes to that day's programming or whatever. So a lot of times that's where I would lose touch with the show. I would be all about it on, Sunday night at 8, and then when it moved, well, I was The Simpsons. I can't say that. It was probably Thursdays or something. And then they decide, we need a Monday night group of shows, and they would move to something else, and then it would be like, now I'm not catching it because I'm used to watching it at a certain time, certain day. So, Stream Boo.
Yeah, they're banned. I've already taken care of that one.
We need to watch that 70s show on Stream Boo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah, that's the Twitch thing though, unfortunately, but we don't get too much of that over there.
Right. Yeah. It's before streaming, it was the whole thing where like you would have set out in your routine like what you watched every night. It's kind of like the virtual Cantina network where I'm set up is like my Monday nights I'm watching Clone Wars Revisited. Tuesdays I'm on the happy hour. Wednesdays, you alternate between your Nerf herders and your Daughters of the Galaxy, and Thursday you are here with us. You clear it with our Thursday nights. It's like then
you can do whatever you want on Friday.
Right.
And Saturday.
Leave it open for like, what was it? Friday used to be, was that America's Night of Television? Was that what that was?
We would do after shows on Friday.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm talking about like on the network shows when they were doing it.
Friday was...
That was the night that I would watch like Full House and Family Matters. And
wasn't it like, I know Thursday was big for a lot of those network.
Was Thursday Must See TV?
Yeah,
was that Friends and stuff maybe?
And then Friday was, I think, more like a Dallas night or something like that.
Friday late night was the Dallas
10 p.m. or something, right? And then leading up
Dallas
to it
and
was
Falcon Crest and stuff like that came on, and
Dynasty.
See, I think Dynasty was on another night because I think they started doing. I don't know. These are the things
because Falcon. I think Falcon Crest was like a spin-off of Dynasty, but I'm not positive.
Falcon Crest was probably. I don't know.
Anywho, there was a lot of stuff, and you had to keep up with whatever night.
Some of the same people appeared on Falcon Crest that were on Dallas. Yes, Seinfeld and Friends, man.
Oh yeah.
That was a big one. I used to watch. I used to do the watch along before the watch along was a watch along. Here is as a friend of mine and I would like call each other up on a landline phone with a super long cord, and would watch Lois and Clark: The New Adventures of Superman together. It's like, what? Mark Hamill just showed up. What?
Live reactions as it happened. As it aired, as it were. Mad about you, huh? Yeah.
I enjoyed that. Helen Hunt, that's super fun.
Yeah, and Paul Reiser.
Helen Hunt's doing a con here shortly. I saw that the other day. It might be Fan Expo Chicago coming up in a couple weeks.
I think Paul was on the circuit too, and he was at a comic store nearby like last year, I think, or earlier this year. And they were doing a signing for some new book that he had something to do with. So I got his autograph there.
That's cool. It, Sherry. TGIF.
TGIF.
Absolutely the thing. And then like Sunday nights, the same thing is they would put like the Wide World of Disney or something on there, and they'd like
ABC was like that. Yeah.
But anyway, Sundays, it's that time, man.
Yeah, we're going over again. Sunday was also big on Fox, and that was like I was saying before.
Sunday is Simpsons night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
And now they've moved the Simpsons and some of the animation off to Thursday again to try to help maybe get some other shows.
Well, that's where it started, wasn't it? Because Tracy Ullman was on, I think.
It went up again. Well, I don't know if it started on Thursday, but it did move to Thursday specifically to battle Cosby Show. Because Cosby Show was a juggernaut back in the day.
Absolutely.
And then
rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Oh, yeah, it's too bad. Malcolm, that was crazy, 54. So it's time to start, and we got the countdown ready to go. And if you got your season 1, episode 20 of that 70s show queued up, we are good to go. Let me find the little video, and we will be on our way. You good to go, Dave?
I am.
All right, here comes the countdown.
Here it is with the fanfare just different enough to where we don't get sued.
Oh yeah. Well, they were on Fox, so they had the 20th Century Fox connection.
Yeah. Well, I guess you probably would have had
episode
to
25. And the show isn't even episode 25. It's
well,
20.
there's a whole thing to where these were like aired out of order or something.
Right, you were talking about that.
I was saying there's like a machete order for that.
They fudged the timeline.
Kenosha, Wisconsin.
That's throes of adolescence, which sucks. Heading to a movie theater.
Dun, dun. And then you get the bottom of like the family truckster, which I know that's not what it's called, but that's essentially what.
Well, yeah, it's very
station wagon always reminded me of.
The Foreman station wagon is very, very much reminiscent of that for sure.
See, this is what like
view.
Reminded me so much of my
Vista
childhood
Cruiser,
because we had this in like a metallic mint pea green or something.
This is like a avocado green.
Yeah, avocado green. Yes, the avocado green like station wagon, and my sister and I grew up in like the little rumble seats in the back.
Fez wanted to see Star Wars, but nope. Star Wars, sorry. Star Wars came later.
Yes, one would think it did.
Kelso's so dumb.
Whooshing. I love just the acting of how mesmerized they are.
Yeah, like Hyde's sort of like whatever. Foreman's all about it. Fez is kind of into it. And Kelso's getting intrigued. That's pretty funny.
Yes.
And then he's like a little kid. And then.
It was, and then. Hello. Yes. It was amazing.
All right.
The way we were. Okay. Yes, please. Star Wars.
Oh yeah. I'd like to have some Star Wars pajamas. Oh no, blasted commercials. That's not good.
Oh, you got a commercial? Oh, Chantel has commercials. No. I got a commercial before it and was able to get past. We've got the timer up, I guess, so you can kind of, once you get back to the episode, you can kind of hit ahead where it is.
Yeah, we're still in the kitchen.
Yeah, I love the just the so much that you can look at in the background and just you felt there. Yeah, we're on TikTok as well, Chantel. But you can just look and go like, oh, that refrigerator. We totally had that refrigerator sitting in the house. This is like that color. And, you know.
They have like a weird selection of sort of all the colors of the time as opposed to it being like, you know, a kitchen of whatever avocado or brick or whatever color.
Yeah.
But that yellow phone, a sort of a burgundy refrigerator.
Yeah, and you've got the green appliances, the washer and dryer there in the background.
Right.
Just
I think most people would have had more matching stuff back then.
The 3/4 sleeve baseball jersey thing.
Oh yeah.
Like they got a little over stylized here by this point. Like these shirts the guys were wearing, this was just like fancy pants, super dress up junk.
Yeah, that was stuff that you wouldn't wear on the daily. You would wear it when you were going somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. As I was looking at those lights as well, the kind of coppered cheese grater lights.
Was that lights, or were those actually cheese graters that they had hanging up for whatever
It may
reason?
have been that they had cheese graters hanging out with the light. But like,
They
I
did
guess
have.
these are slightly older, but I just, synonymize the 70s with like Garanimals and
Oh yeah,
the ringer tees and the striped t-shirts and stuff that
I had some
very
horrible
exciting.
stripes.
Yeah.
And like Fez has those sort of plaid pants on. There was a lot of that corduroy.
Yes, corduroy.
um, it was an interesting time. I think the reason I dislike ringer tees so much nowadays is how much I had to deal with them back then.
How many? Yeah. That was the majority of the wardrobe. Uh-huh.
It's funny. Expected to see. Uh-oh.
Oh, there you go. See,
Yeah,
I love Fez. Fez is this.
Fez is overly honest.
Plaid pants, platform shoes, and leisure suits. But again, we're talking about like I feel that that's so much the dress up of the 70s. It was like I'm just like beat up jeans and striped t-shirts
Bell
or
bottoms for sure.
the t-shirts with the iron on with the flake in it, that was like just metal
Oh
flake.
yeah, the little kind of reflecty, kind of
Yeah.
glittery looking thing. A lot of those iron-ons that were like vinyl that nowadays I don't like because it makes my chest sweat.
Oh
But,
yeah, it was
yes.
vinyl.
Oh, see, his sister's got a very kind of standard look there with the striped shirt. It's also a ringer, and the bell bottoms, and no space underwear. If you're bored, you should go see Star Wars.
Oh, that's weird. Is Let's see what we can.
Go grab a giant can of some drink out of the refrigerator. Kelso.
See, yeah, now his shirt. That's what that's.
Yeah, that was kind of more of a standard.
The doors
design.
with like the louvers. That's.
Oh yeah, louvered windows for sure. There should be a screen on that door though.
Yes.
Over that window. But again, the kitchen with the a lot of natural or whatever colors. Not very natural, I guess. Yellow refrigerator, yellow stove. Uh-oh. Ah. Hot Donna. That's why she go.
Pictures or it didn't happen, Chantel. Pictures or it didn't happen. I just say it.
Yeah, Lori's got like classic sort of. That's almost moving into the 80s though, with the feathered hair. Although it started to change a little bit. But back into the basement.
They don't even really understand where he's from.
Well, his name is Fez, which is actually spelled F-E-S.
Yeah.
Which stands for foreign exchange student.
Aha.
So he is very much a sort of an amalgamation, I think. Kelso's so dumb. I love how they shot this, though. They would have the camera on the crane, like drop right in the middle of the
like zip around,
and then
like even like it's even almost like a crane, or if like they put it on a lazy Susan in the middle of the table or something.
But they could bring it in on the crane and have it not disrupt like the table.
Oh, Chantel, thank you so much. This is that right there is
that.
Oh yeah, she sent over here the feathered hair. The 70s hair is there, and the band photo is the thing. Mm-hmm. That's exactly how that would go down. And what was it? I want to know, what was it in 70s photo paper that made them all go out to they're all now that kind of auburn,
that sepia tone.
Yes. Sort of well, yeah. Nice.
Oh, here he goes. Jedi is his own master. There we go. Look at that. Okay, here comes some amazing Red Foreman lines here.
You're even listening to me. Jedi. Dumbass.
Jedi dumbass is the best line. I used Jedi dumbass for a long time after the show aired. Oh no. That is a horrible mask. Yeah, that's true.
R2 is the vacuum cleaner. It's love that.
There you go. Yeah. Mrs. Foreman's like a rebel pilot. R2 needs some wheels.
Nice.
Oh no.
The free food.
With that. Yeah.
And see this.
They have free food. It should have said cookies.
They should have said.
There she is. Oh no.
But see, this Vader costume is like my first Vader costume with the actual like legit
that Vader helmet.
The little barely your head barely fits in the helmet. That's what I refer to my young anorexic Vader. Is because I have one of those. It's like right back there, and it just kind of barely fits on your head, and it's
good for like a kid or something, and but for an adult, the size is way off compared to the like real legit Vader.
Product placement. Look at the little Cokes there on the product placement.
Old school bottled Cokes. Probably 10 cents for one of those back then, or a quarter. You can tell how young Jackie is.
Yeah. Well, and then Donna's mom is just, that's the like romper kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Now, Mr. Pinciotti, that's the 70s right there.
With his,
and I mean, red is kind of the 70s, but red is the 70s that never changed from the 60s, that never really changed from the 50s.
Well, it didn't go all in with the polyester.
Yeah,
like Donna's dad. Oh, beat up Kelso. I don't work for his dad. Ah. That's so stupid.
This is see again. This is the level of parenting in the 70s, which is sucker punch them.
Get the
That's what you do. What do you
get the
do?
upper hand.
We don't have meaningful dialogue and try and reason with. No, punch them.
He wants him to hit him with a banjo.
Yes.
Ah.
See?
He's dirty. Sucker punching is fine. I'll knee him in the groin.
See, you're a couple seconds behind me. I think it's like
Hit him
that
in the
was
groin
fucked
with
up.
a banjo. There you go.
Oh,
Go see Star Wars.
trying to use the force.
Yeah, Jedi mind trick.
Oh.
He has to say it with an accent. You are weird.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Nah. Kelso. Uh-oh.
Oh, the trouble. That was the big
Nah.
drama of like the first couple of seasons of this show, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was always some kind of love triangle or something going on. Ah, just move on. Oh no. That was
Here we
assault,
go.
though. Uh-oh, she's getting herself worked up. Nah.
Every house in every sitcom just has the stairway that goes.
Yep, right behind to the non-existent second floor. Always thought was funny was how the outside didn't always match what you saw in the inside. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Nah. Whoops. Uh,
Are they going to bond over Star Wars?
yeah, I think so. And they're gonna bond over girl issues. Uh-oh. There was a lot of that in this show too, where they would get into arguments and semi breakup.
Well, and it's a lot of what we're talking about is where you identify from, and you're seeing the 70s through the lens of when this was made in the 90s,
Right.
and it's like,
Well, it was actually, I think it started right around 2000 or 2001. But
oh, there we go.
uh-oh. Now he's gonna. Oh. pop. See, now that jacket that Foreman has on is sort of not completely, like, it would have been more likely to be legit blue denim.
Yeah, that should have been like a super faded blue jean jacket.
Right, as opposed to like a bleached.
There we go. Here it is.
Vader.
Now it's setting up the several episodes where he really is Vader.
Yeah, now he's got to get revenge. Yep, Haley got him. But, well, now he's going to retaliate. Yeah. Oh. They don't have enough Tupperware for the 70s.
Yeah. Because this was before the clear Tupperware. This would have been the Harvest Gold Tupperware. Or the, like, pumpkin orange.
Yeah, those are lights. That is bizarre.
Yeah.
That a whole, yeah, I don't remember that at all. Yeah, I didn't notice that they were cheese graters, but that's kind of interesting. Nah. Oh shit.
The shag carpet on the stairs there.
Yeah, that's funny. Wow.
It's a true story. Oh.
Is this a true story? There you go.
Whoa. Yeah. See, the parents watching this is even more fun. All right. Everybody can go ahead and like pause or hit your, go back to the thing there before the next episode.
All right. Cancel that, guy.
Ugh.
Close that.
Yes, it is a true story. It is the true story of Star Wars. Just, not in the history books because it happened a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. That is exactly it.
All right.
So that's
season 6.
Show. Teen sitcom aired on Fox from August 23rd, 1998.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah. 1998 and going back to the 70s. So, to 1976. 1976 is when it started.
Right. I thought I went to the tape. I went to a taping of the first episode of season 3. And I swore that was like 2001, but it must have been 2000.
Well, it could have been. I mean, this ran, and I don't know how much time there was between season. This ran from August 23rd till May 18th, 2006.
So August 23rd into the next year would have been the first season. Then sometime around then, September maybe. Like it was on the standard regular schedule. I don't think it was a replacement thing. It could have been where they put it in place of something else, maybe a little later in the season, but I don't remember.
Right.
Let's see. But yeah, I thought it was interesting that they had a classic Charlie's Angels replacement as Donna's mom. So Tanya Roberts there is Donna's mom. Because they had that's another connection with the 70s big time. Nope, gotta stop the clock.
So, okay, if my math is correct, this was started in 1998, right? All right, and they're going back to 1976. So, if this were made again today, if they were doing this same concept, we would be going back to 2003.
Yeah. Everything that we thought was a long time is not anymore.
Yeah. It's like that 2003 show. It's like, whoa.
That aughts show.
That aughts show, yes.
All right, so we're jumping to season 6, episode 14, or do you want to go to season 7, episode 24?
Nah, let's go to 614. We'll go right there into the Billy D there.
All right.
Uh-oh, something went wrong. We're on a play.
Can't play it. Reload. While you're reloading, we'll talk about stuff coming up very shortly, just over a week.
Oh, yeah.
A bunch of us will be in Texas at Frisco Conference Center for Rebel Scum Con. So if you're around or you got tickets, come say hi. We'll have a table. Our good buddy Mark Truax will be manning the table, and some of other people will stop by here and there and say hi and hang out. And then on that Friday, a week from tomorrow, we have Boonta Eve. Boonta Eve. Oh, you don't have the videos loaded in here, do you? Oh, yeah, you do.
We're going to be together for Boonta Eve. Ladies and gentlemen, Boonta Eve.
There we go.
We got too much stuff in here, so I can't load all the things.
Oh, yeah. I noticed we were up to a maximum of graphics not too long ago. I had to dump some stuff out. But we will have a handful of people at our event signing. There's some prices for you. We have a whole slew of great sponsors, including VIP Home Theaters, Art of Wigs, Plum Askew, Galactic Pickers, and a handful of others. Let's see here. Galactic, let's go with VIP. They have some really cool home theater stuff.
Look, it's Harvest Gold sofas. It could be that.
There you go. They are emulating the 70s. Well, this one, really, that's 70s colors right there.
Well, yeah, like if you replace that like nice glow on the wall with some wood paneling.
Well, yeah, some faux wood paneling, you'd be good to go. 70s style. But yeah, so we have a handful of great sponsors. We also have Galactic Pickers. We just did a really cool video. Skip did a video reviewing their Balin version 2 saber, which is a reminiscent of the Balin skull saber from Ahsoka.
Yeah,
and definitely want to check that video out if you haven't. Give you some info on their sabers and some of the cool features that they have. And another thing, we are still on the road to 100,000 members. We are getting so close.
So close. Like
right now we're at high 98,000, and we're like chomping at the bit to get to 99K so we can give away this amazing autograph from Hayden Christensen. And then we can announce the next prize for 100,000. And if you're interested in that one, I'm pretty sure you'll be interested in the next one.
Oh, everybody should be interested in the next one. The next one is going to be an amazing prize.
I got to see the next one in person while I was in San Diego. So, I might even have a photo holding it. I don't want to give away too much. But, anyways, yeah, keep an eye out for that. And when that post comes up, be sure to get your entry in and comment on it. So there'll be a couple. First, they'll have Hayden, and then we'll have something else that we'll announce after we give away Hayden. So
yeah, cool. And the Hayden's going to be cool enough. It's like I want that.
Yeah, that's a very cool, amazing photo of Hayden as Darth Vader. I would say moving into Darth Vader.
Yeah,
and signed in some nice silver Sharpie there. But Yep.
So I've got mine loaded. I'm ready to go. We can.
All right, I'm good to go too. So we'll jump in with another countdown, and here we go.
Here we are, back in it. Season 6, episode 14 is Baby Don't Do It.
I love how the last episode had that little opening that was very Star Wars reminiscent. So, see, this is well into the show. Fornicators. Like they've been together for 6 years at least at this point, unless they've compressed it. Then it's a few less. Oh, jeez. Good old 70s pressure. Or there's some more Jedi mind trick. See, Foreman's all about the Star Wars, regardless of what season it is. Nah. Wah. That was not a good. Oh, there you go. Love how Hyde's just sort of hanging out because he lives there. Huh. Oh, geez. Oh, Jesus.
See, that's a 70s right there. They always knew somebody who died with whatever you've done.
From some, what seems like a simple thing.
Aha, Steven.
Oh, that's great.
Here we go. Classic opening.
Yeah, there we go. They had updated this a few times, I think, by then. But yeah, back when you could cram as many people as you needed to into a car.
Well, yeah, bench seats, man. Bench seats.
Bench seats in the front.
Uh-huh.
Which moved away pretty quickly. But yeah, I remember sitting in the middle with my brothers.
So see right here, this is, I guess
There's
that's
79.
how they updated. Oh, I got an ad.
Uh-oh. Want me to pause?
No, that's all right. That was a short one. There you go.
Okay, good.
But like I think that's how you know when it was, is there was 79 on the license plate.
I think they progressed. I don't think they ever went backwards, but that did say 79, so that was an implication that it was a different year for sure. Even though this is season 6, so I think seasons fell over, portions of a year.
I was talking earlier. 77 went on for multiple seasons.
Yeah.
And they're really starting to dress very 80s now. Donna with the little track jacket deal on.
She would probably be the one who was the most sort of fashionable. And then the parents have that. They still have the wide collar 70s thing going. Even Kitty there with that house shirt or whatever you call it. Her house blouse. Foreman there is a little bit more generic with the sweater.
Right. I was looking to see if I saw a little Izod alligator or something.
Oh, yeah.
No,
that would
nothing there.
Yeah, that would sort of be appropriate, but be more into the 80s. Yeah. Then we get it. Kelso as a wannabe cop. Hyde's such a dick.
Yes.
He's always the asshole of the group. Oh, there we go.
No.
Ah, Fez.
Oh.
Just make him giggle.
Oh, there you go. And this still
Wacky. Oh, this is Shannon and Elizabeth. Nah.
yes.
Oh, I was thinking of not Shannon Elizabeth. Elizabeth Berkley from Saved by the
Elizabeth
Bell.
Berkley from Showgirls, but this
Yeah,
is
well,
from
she was in Saved by the Bell, but they have a similar look. Her and Shannon
but
Elizabeth
this
there.
would be from American Pie. American Pie.
Yeah, I think she was in American Pie. And that would probably been right around this time, or a little bit earlier, actually. Go karting. Can't be pregnant and go karting. Nah. Kelso's gonna ride in the crib.
Yeah, this would have been American Pie would have come out before this because it's a lot earlier than I thought. Is American Pie would have been 99,
right?
And this is probably taking place. Season 6 has got to be like
2004,
2005, 4 or 5, somewhere in there,
for sure. Mm.
Oh, there you go.
Jackie notices the things.
Tell what people are doing and thinking based on your lip gloss color.
Oh, jeez.
Exactly.
And sleepy grandma.
It's like I said, it's hilarious. Is looking back on the lens of the 70s from the lens of like 2000. You're just like, oh, this is what everybody was doing.
Oh, there we go. Get the alternative location with the girls. Oh, and Hyde.
And then Hyde is one of the girls on the girl camp.
And then he goes into the basement. Ah! There's a lot of smoke in that room.
Well, that's what happens when you barbecue indoors.
Yeah, get them ribs out. He's got a flare gun. Flare day. Oh, jeez, he's pulling the loop, looking down the barrel.
Oh,
oh,
ooh, poof.
Zowie.
Zowie.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Here he is, the man with the plan.
And look, Foreman's wearing that sweater Moncal that was wearing at the dock in there we go. Lando.
There he is. Yes, of course he likes to talk about Star Wars. Thank you, Billy D. This is like the episode of Big Bang Theory where James Earl Jones says, I like Star Wars too.
Well, this was before Big Bang Theories. Blow on. He doesn't understand the
On
slang.
disc. Oh,
Doesn't get the slang terms of the day. The Hardy Boys.
yes, that's a good reference. I love those books.
Well, the show was great.
Like in Star Wars, where they're
There we go. He should be marrying Billy D. Yeah, Billy D is very cool. A few of us went to one of his book readings and got a signed copy of his book afterwards. It was very cool.
Yes. I did not get to meet him on that. I got that book. That was one of those things where you can get that book. It's like a pre-order.
Right.
And that book is amazing. If you have not seen the What Have We Here?
Yep.
You know,
There it is.
Get that.
It's got his artwork inside. It's got a lot of stuff going on.
And really what's amazing, if you buy the book and get the book and check it out, the signed copy is amazing. But the audio book, hearing Billy D read this.
Oh yeah, that's great.
It in all honesty, it starts a little bit slow with it, but the later of it, it's amazing.
Foreman. Oh jeez. So why didn't they have a fire in the basement?
And now this flare day, they figured it out.
That day was flare
Hey.
He got a little crispy there.
Oh no. Oh, got another ad.
Yep. Yeah.
What happened? I missed it. I'm on a commercial.
He shot a flare into the bleachers, and then he shot another one at the first flare because you got to fight fire with fire.
Oh, that's exactly, Sherry. Yeah, I'm on like a long one. It was like a 50 some odd minute, or 50 odd second ad, but yeah. So we'll be about the same place.
And then he shot a third flare that went on the roof. Past the collection plate. Oh no. Red. He still calls him Han. He does say Falcon though.
There you go.
I can't believe he actually believes that.
Giving the entire sermon based.
And everybody else in the room knows.
Calls the children out during the sermon.
Yes. Red and they're virgins.
Oh.
There you go. Oh, jeez. want to be Mormons now.
Oh. There you go. The pastor right the market.
It's all about the venue. It's like root beer.
Also just gets they just write him dumber as the seasons go on.
Yep. He gets dimmer and dimmer. There's 5. It's so dumb.
I think I smell cookies. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, right there.
Fez always has food on his mind.
Yes, exactly. There is the Izod sweater you were waiting for. Like I said, I'm pointing out as they go on, even though this is 1979, this is way more like 1982.
Yeah, that line gets blurred the farther they go. And also, set dressers, depending on who, like the interns probably didn't know as much about the time frame as the leads, the costumers.
Zillions of times.
Zillions.
And like I don't remember the whole level of thing. It's like they're supposed to be starting like in early high school, and now I don't know. They aged oddly over the course. This was supposed to be 3 years ago, but now they're getting married, and they've been together for like it's time is fuzzy.
It's an ambiguous timeline.
Of course, you have to bring up the Star Wars again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I want to get counseling from
Billy D. Williams. I think that would work. Oh. Ooh-wee.
Oh shit. Nah.
They're just all.
Ooh, they got Space Invaders. What else do they got back there? Aren't they going? Woo!
What? Yeah, the little transitions get trippier and trippier as they go along too.
Yeah, they did a lot of interesting compositing. Nah. Oh no.
See, like I said, the time is fuzzy. It's like, oh, there's 3 and now she's comparing it to Star Wars.
The first 3 years are free.
Oh,
Jedi can't have attachment. That's
I got another ad. You
no.
must pay for like the good Peacock or something, Jeff.
I'm borrowing somebody's.
I know. That was the
I
joke.
don't know exactly what the account is, but
You
again,
pay for the good Peacock.
Yeah, this is from the show. Wacky. All right. Well, that was fun. Let's skip this and go back here. Billy D was a lot of fun in that. He was in it a lot too, which was cool.
Yeah, I like the fact that they bring him back for multiple sessions. It wasn't just the one little counseling session, and then they bring him back for the credits show as well. And then he calls them out right again.
I missed that. All right, what are we going to? Season 7. Episode 20. So many episodes. They actually had quite a few in some of these seasons.
They're like
25
episode seasons.
Which is, standard show back then was, traditionally was like 23 episodes or something a season. Where are we? Season 7, episode 20.
It's episode 20.
Wait. Oh, there it is. Give me shelter. And we got Blonde Donna. Okay, let's pause that. Let's reset this. Do. Stoppy stop. Reset. Okay. Anything else we need to go over or talk about before then?
Well, I don't think so. It's just, go over again for everybody. Is like, hey, if you've got ideas on things that we could do, is please message us, put in the chat. It's like, what are some of your other favorite properties that incorporate Star Wars? Even if it's, a big mention or something here, let us know. We want to watch them along with you, and we want to have you go ahead and come on here and host with us, because we're not necessarily the experts on all of the things.
Yeah, and even if there's not more than a single or a couple episodes that sort of deal with a Star Wars-y subject, we can mix it up.
We can do more than one show. Like when I mentioned the Pinky and the Brain one earlier, there's only one episode of that Pinky and the Brain, so we'll probably watch Pinky and the Brain and mix it in with the Fairly Odd Parents or something, which I think also has a Star Wars episode.
I just remembered looking at one of your graphics that are in the thing there that the Simpsons did a whole parody on the Star Wars called Galactic Wars, and they made fun of Lucas and Jar Jar. His name was Jim Jam Bonks.
Well, see, there's another week that we've got that we can like throw right in there.
So that one might end up in a mix somewhere. Although they had done like still images and stuff. Like I remember like I think it was Star Wars Insider had a cover of Homer as Vader and Bart as Luke, like fighting in Bespin or on the Death Star or something.
Okay.
Like on a stairway, and it was, it's Homer, but his face was like black, like it was the mask. And Bart I think he was wearing Bespin Luke outfit, so it was probably supposed to be Bespin. But yeah, that was I remember that image well. But so,
all right. So if everybody's ready with their season 7, episode 20, that'll be our last one of the night. That's the one. That's the picture you're seeing, like right between the two of us, right there.
Oh, the picture of Donna.
Yeah,
Donna over there. It's only Eric's hidden. But all right, here we go. I always want to say hello, Wisconsin, but that was the Drew Carey show.
I thought Drew Carey was in Cleveland.
Oh, hello, Cleveland. That's what it is.
Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks.
So maybe they did say hello, Wisconsin at some point. Anyways.
Yeah.
That was a while ago, and my memory is not as good as it used to be. Donna's very blonde now.
Yes. And I mean, it becomes less and less 70s. It really does.
Yeah.
Shampoo boy.
It's interesting how the garage or the basement there hasn't really changed much.
No, I mean the you can look and see the Green Bay Packers helmet is in the exact same place all the time
from season 1.
Yeah, they don't mess with the basement as much. The kitchen is updated, but you got the same little footstool and
yep. I think there's a case of Cokes back there on the dryer. Mm-hmm. I think it ends up as like a catch-all for things, but it doesn't change much. Oh, flashback.
Flash forward.
Oh yeah, flash forward.
See?
Star
you
Trek.
Can't not hack the track, right?
Nah. You can call me Donna now.
Oh, that's funny.
Fez is just thinking that to himself.
Yes.
Oh, I guess he was talking about it. Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Nah.
Still driving the station wagon 10 years later.
Leia. There she is. You can call me Donna now. So that was quite a ways. It was actually not that far off in terms of the time frame because the first Star Wars convention was 87.
Huh?
Well, still Star Wars because yes. Mrs. Foreman.
Oh, there you go. It's just that's it.
Kitty as Leia. It's sad now.
Oh.
Nah.
Yeah. And I don't know. That might have been all the Star Wars that we see in this one. This is the episode that I don't know that I have seen all the way through, or I don't know if I've seen it all.
Anyways, it's that
But
70s show. It's funny and
It
kooky and
is.
capsule of what people thought the 70s were in the early 2000s, late 90s, like you said.
Yeah,
Kinda
hello,
like,
Wisconsin. There you go.
There it is. Okay. I knew it was in there.
Oh, dang it. And now I've got another ad. Now I've got
no.
a Taco Bell ad. Damn it.
That's
now
no
I
fun.
want Taco Bell. It's like a $5 taco box.
Oh, yeah, they have those boxes.
Oh. Sorry. Taco Bell, if you are watching this, free stuff is welcome.
We like sponsors.
We like sponsors. We'll product place Taco Bell right in front of the...
I brought home some leftover Mexican food from work. One of the offices down the hall had an event, and they had leftover enchiladas and rice and beans, and I was like, yes, I'll take that, along with chips, which I've been eating during the show.
Nice.
Red's such a dick. Him and Hyde work really well together. That was, having Hyde like move in or whatever.
Right. You have to have a little twist or something to really get a thing.
So, So the episode that I went to the taping of was season 3, episode 1, and that was Hyde, I think, was living there already, but he was on the verge of getting kicked out because he had taken the fall for Jackie, who had a bag of weed and got caught. And so he took in the episode we went to, he was being confronted by Red and kicked out of the Foreman household for the time being. I need to track down the script I got from that episode because they gave out prizes and that was one of them. Nah. Ooh. Ah. And Kelso's got definitely more of a, I don't know if that's a newer hairstyle or an older hairstyle.
Yeah, it's
definitely simplified from his standard sort of feathered hair like he had before, kind of. Kitty's hair hasn't changed much. Hyde's hasn't changed at all.
Well, that would make the sense is that the parents would be the ones that would be changing slower because they're in the
stick to the
place
same
that they are and stick to their thing.
Right. Mm-hmm. See, the fact that Kelso has a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Fez thought he was the tiny person. That's funny. I thought that was Eric Roberts for a second. Dr. Don.
Oh, there you go. Donna's now wearing the thing that I was talking about, the big glittery vinyl iron-on.
Yeah, iron-on, yep.
Aha.
Little medical experiment.
Oh, I heard that.
Oh, crackety crack crack.
Dr. Don and Kelso thinking alike there.
Think your tailbone's out of whack. Oh, Jesus. Ah, Fez. Ah. Oh, yeah. I wonder how many seasons Tanya was on.
I don't know.
Because she wasn't on last or this one. Is that Jim Rash? Hmm. Ugh. Herpy.
Oh.
Jim Rash back when he still had hair.
Fenton.
Sort of. Fenton.
Oh.
uh, oh, no.
That smells so such a beat.
Ugh, he's so dumb. And he throws it on the ground. It's still $5. I got a piece of tape.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh.
That fork would have went in his
he-
eye. Oh, jeez.
Do you
So dumb.
Pele? Here's a reference.
He's...
Oh.
Red, don't pull punches. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I mean they age these kids up like super fast. They just but again, like all of them, like you said, except for Mila Kunis, was way older than what they were playing at the beginning anyway.
Right. She's sort of caught up at this point, but
Oh,
nah. There's lots of abuse on this show.
well, yes.
It was the style at the time. Okay. Uh-oh.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm on page 12. Here we go. The booklet. No. Not even the book, the booklet.
Don't do that. Too late. That's not good.
Well, and now
having a sore neck is the worst.
like 70s. This could be a 70s party right here on the ad that I'm getting. There's a Lowe's ad for like Weber grills. What happened? What happened? I'm still on an ad.
They're talking about. Oh, geez, they're talking about girls. Oh no. Oh, they're talking about the other show that took place 20 years after the time frame that everybody watched.
The Wonder Years?
Happy Days. He talked about the Fonz. Wonder Years was that same kind of thing, except. But YPA. Fez is always so happy about his little jokes.
Fez is happy about all the things all the time.
Oh, damn. Did you?
See, there you go. That's the joke. Where are you from?
Sadness.
That would be why.
It wouldn't stop shooting at me. Something that there was around a lot, but you don't really hear much about.
Oh, still with the neck and the over. Oh, no. Yeah, they are. Your speeches.
They're heartfelt. Crooked little flower.
My little crazy straw.
Nah, Dr. Mrs. Foreman.
Yeah. There you go.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy bongo music. There we go. Red don't.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Let's roll with that. Red hated everybody, but he could get along with them if he needed to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There you go.
That's it.
Uh-huh.
Kelso's so oblivious. crippled.
Ooh.
So superficial.
I
Like your
can't.
head. Oh, damn.
I do. What?
Nobody else knew about that.
What?
That never happened.
What?
There you go. Be a teacher.
Hey, wait, oh.
Realization there. Could teach
Hey,
art.
wait, that was a shot at my profession. This just got real.
Hit close to home. There we go.
Because that doesn't take any sort of education whatsoever.
Yeah. Got a 6-pack of.
Because you just keep a 6-pack
Budweisers.
under your chair at all times.
Yep. Like, isn't there a refrigerator down there?
I don't know.
Shouldn't they be at her party? Hmm.
There you go.
Nah. Butt wiping.
There you go.
Classic. And we approach the end. Yes, Kitty will save the day. Look at that shirt. The horses. Oh, damn. You just take some drugs.
There you go. Well, that's what it is. Well, again, these are it's funny where they are and how old they are. I assume since she just graduated, that the youngest, she just turned 18.
Right. Well, that was the last episode. That was fun.
Yeah.
I really liked that skit or the dream sequence, as it were, in that first episode. And having Billy D in the last one was a lot of fun. And then, of course, they got a rib forming about just Star Wars in general. And Hyde, well, no, Fez didn't know the difference between Star Trek and Star Wars. Hyde probably wouldn't care.
Or did he? Or, was that the point or was it not?
Yeah. But anywho, that was a nice little couple of episodes of Star Wars related content. And we haven't decided next week we're going to do reruns of pre-con stuff.
So yeah, next week we are going to be, hang on a second, I'm trying to end my thing because it's gone into a ad and a whatever. Here, we just turned the phone.
Yeah, I hate that they changed the drinking age to 21, and like literally 3 years before or 4 years before I was going to be old enough to drink. So I had to wait 3 more years on top of that. Kind of a bummer. Thank you, Haley, for stopping by and enjoying the episodes with us. We will be again watching some more coming up next week. Again, we're going to be
next week. We will all the producers and people that can run a show are going to be at Rebel ScumCon. Basically,
going to be getting ready for Rebel ScumCon.
We're getting ready for that. So next week, what we're going to do is we're going to run some specials during this period. We're going to run some celebrating autographs, which is applicable for Rebel ScumCon. It might be a little bit too late for them, but if you're attending any cons or anything that's going, we're going to run some episodes of celebrating autographs. We're going to run the Rebel ScumCon news desk, so you guys can kind of see whatever is. Haley will be right there. Stop fighting over the button. We'll be right there with us at Rebel Scum. Cool. That will be great. Come see us. We will be bouncing around the con floor. And of course at the, the place, the stuff that you know what I'm trying to do is where I'm going.
Together for Boonta Eve. Ladies and gentlemen, Boonta Eve.
Right. He's got to get as much mileage out of that. And there it is. So they will be there. Come see us.
Say hi to all our friends that will be joining us amongst the talent there that you see listed, or not listed, but shown in this image. We will have a whole slew of members of the group will be there. Myself, Dave, Spencer, Mark Von Olin, AJ Hansen,
Kathy,
Chase, yes, and
Skip,
Skip,
Matt,
Ski Pruckle. All of the peoples will be there. So come by, say hi, hang out.
Play some sabak.
Yes. Tony Hartz will be killing it in the sabak room.
Sing some karaoke. Check out the king of swag, Mr. Bruce Brown.
Right. I hear the karaoke is going to be quite interesting, so I look forward to that. One of these days you might get me up on that stage, but we'll see how many drinks I've had.
Beverages. That's the way to make that happen. Tasty beverages.
If I'm worried about working, I'm less likely to be in the zone for a good karaoke song, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll get all that done at
worried about
Rebel
working.
ScumCon.
Sing 9 to 5.
There you go. I'll do my best, Dolly. So anything else we need to cover? If you are interested in any of our cool stuff, we have shirts up on TeePublic.
Check out
all kinds of different stuff. Look at that one, Semantics.
Yeah, the Semantic shirt. Yeah, Hu Yang is for the younglings.
That's a great one.
Oldies but goodies. Love that. And if you're not in Dallas, if you're not around, there are other cons and things going on that weekend as well. If you're not in the area, go see some of our other friends. Ashley Brienzo is going to be working terrific.
Does she have a table this time?
Yeah, I think she's got a booth, a table, a thing. I think it's at Terrificon. If it's not at Terrificon, somebody correct me. But she's going to be there. Look her up.
That same weekend, there's a handful of other cons and
Terrificon's going, Boston's going, Chicago's going the week after that. So come see us around the country and come see us in different places.
Yep.
There's always good odds at any of the major cons that there is a member of the Virtual Cantina Network somewhere in the building.
And check our events. We may have a meetup scheduled for one of those cons, like we did this past week. We had a nice meetup in San Diego and had a good group of people show up and hang out with us for a while. A lot of new folks came through, and we enjoyed ourselves for a while and then went on our separate ways for the evening. But it was a lot of fun to hang out and see people, and just cool to see people that we may see on a video screen like this, or in a chat, or post an image or two of themselves at some event.
I think I got a pic right there. You had like a good turnout for that right there.
That was actually only, let's say, about half the people that showed up.
Okay.
So as this picture was taken, um, maybe a third of that group was leaving, and you notice Bobby from Rebel ScumCon in the front row. The other Rebel ScumCon guys were coming in at that time, and then a little bit later than that, a whole another group of a half dozen or more people came in that were not necessarily familiar with the group, but ended up coming in and hanging out and fitting just fine in with the rest of us. So that was fun.
Sweet.
So, whoops. It was a fun turnout. It was sort of in phases, which was still cool because I was worried about, who would show up when, and if I'd be able to get away to do something that I was sort of planning on trying to get over to Hall H to get myself a wristband for the Lucas Museum panel. But
yes,
I stuck it out at the Omni and made sure that anybody who came in got greeted and sat down and hung out for a bit. And Kareen actually ended up going over there and getting a wristband before she came to the meetup. So she came in, excuse me, she came in a little later. But as it turned out, I decided I was going to do the standby line on Sunday for that panel, and I was able to arrive near Hall H at about, I'd say it was about quarter, maybe a little bit after 10 in the morning for, I think the panel was supposed to start at 11.
I thought that's what Green had said. Was it?
Yeah.
11 panel
and
start.
So by 10:30, I was on my way into the Hall H. So that was cool. And there was a lot of space in there. I did a quick little live stream as I walked from the little holding area into the convention center and that hall proper. And so you could see how open it was at that time, but it filled up quite a bit after that. They did say that was one of the biggest Sunday panels that they've had. And I only did 2 panels the entire weekend. The first one was Friday night, and that was the Skywalker's Skywalking through Neverland Star Wars trivia, which I can do well at, but don't always do well at. I knew a lot of it, but I didn't know all of it. The question that I got asked, I ended up choking on, and my team didn't help me because you play as a team for their trivia, so you don't have to worry about knowing the answer. You can buzz in and refer to the rest of your group and usually get the answer from the experts. Yes, but so I did a lot of that, of giving my input to somebody else who was up at the front answering the question. And they actually added a few different categories this time, which made it a whole different dynamic. They did a thing called, I think the category was called "What Do You See?" I'm not positive if that was the name of the category, but what they did was they showed an image on screen. They had the contestants face away from the screen. They showed an image on screen, and then whichever contestant was supposed to be going, they had their side of the room reenact that scene, which was really it was fun. The first one was the Battle of Hoth, and so there was a lot of people doing AT-AT walking, AT-AT style walk, shooting grappling hooks and all that kind of fun stuff. So the guy got it, which was cool, but their questions are usually fairly gettable. Some of them are kind of obscure, but it's all about sort of the team dynamic.
When I lost on the damn cruise ship for the freaking U-wing from Andor.
Oh no, yeah. See those kind of things will get you.
Yeah. But the speaking of the cons this coming weekend and stuff, if you are not in Texas or if you're on your way into Texas, there's a special pop-up Star Wars night at Star Trek Las Vegas Con this weekend.
Oh yeah, they're doing a whole
with Billy D. Williams right there that we just watched tonight, Giancarlo Esposito, who I just saw Giancarlo in an absolutely packed standing room only room at GalaxyCon Raleigh this past weekend.
Nice.
That will be appearing at our show. Diana Leona Santo will be there for that pop-up. Peter Jacobson, friends of the channel, Dawn Denninger and Tamara Carlson Woodard are going to be there as well. And Greg Grunberg. So they're going to pop up. Star Wars pop up at Star Trek Las
JJ's
Vegas.
favorite, Greg Grunberg. He's always in JJ Abrams movies, if you did not know that. But, yeah, that's going to be fun. It's cool that they were able to pivot and do what they're doing this weekend, because I think that group that you just mentioned was originally scheduled to be at ForceCon or something along those lines. It was canceled, I believe.
I don't know if it was all that group, but
it was a good portion of those people for sure.
It was.
And so anyways, if you guys hit up anything this weekend, get some cool photos with some Star Warsy people,
post them up on the channel. Submit them. Let's see what you're doing. Let's see what fun stuff is out there. We'll be doing the same. Is not this weekend, but the next at Rebel ScumCon. We'll be right there and going live and putting things up and
doing group shots and getting photos with all the different members that we encounter and different talent.
And then we're gonna announce our plans for 26.
We have some announcements coming during Bunta Eve and some surprises and should be a lot of fun. If you can make it, even if you don't go to Rebel ScumCon, if you can make it to Bunta Eve, that would be cool.
Absolutely.
Anybody in the Texas area? Well, Central Texas is pretty big.
Texas is big, large.
But anywho, enough of that. We will, like Dave said earlier, we'll be doing a little recap shows next week, and we won't be live, but it'll be very informative con-wise and specifically Rebel ScumCon. So catch that. Feel free to comment and stuff in the chats for that, and we'll get back to your comments after the fact. And we will be back live in 2 weeks. But between now and then, I do believe we have some other shows that will be live.
Oh yeah, we've got the show going on Monday. Is going to be Clone Wars Revisited again. I think they're season 2, episode 13, maybe. Yeah, they're into the Mandalore. The last one was the Mandalore plot, but they're into that.
That arc.
That arc of Mandalore.
Are you guys on this weekend, or is the Jedi Archives on this weekend?
So this particular coming weekend is going to be Archives.
So I think it's Jedi Archives this weekend. I don't have the schedule handy.
The Jedi Archives, Jedi Archives is going in because they're doing some unboxing stuff. They're doing some special shows
and stuff related to some exclusives
from San Diego Comic-Con,
right?
And some things, yeah.
So that'll be fun. Different kind of thing for them. And then I believe, are the Daughters back next week?
Yeah, Daughters should be next week. And then the following week after that, we're going to have to figure out. Unifying Force is probably going to be a reshow again because I will, of course, be at Rebel ScumCon.
Right. So, and again, we will be showing some recaps for our normal watch along. We will have a happy hour on Tuesday next week, and if you happen to make it to Rebel ScumCon or just want to hear everybody talk about it, come by and hang out and say hi. Last week, 2 days ago, this week, I was just kind of chilling in the room right around 4 when we normally drop the link, and lo and behold, Jim Swearingen, the amazing Kenner designer, OG Kenner, every toy I ever had as a kid guy, dropped in. And so I was like overwhelmed and had to make sure everybody else knew and started, blowing up the chats. Hey, Jim Swearingen's in here. Come on and hang out. And he was very happy to be amongst people that were appreciative of what he's done. You could tell he was like, well,
And-
since I have some fans here, let me go show off this and that and this amazing thing and this other stuff. And oh, there's only so many of that. And it was a great kind of
great stories. It was a great
walkthrough of his collection and hearing how things, came to fruition and all that stuff. So it was a lot of
He
fun.
hung out for a good long time. And of course, you can see Jim at Rebel ScumCon. Jim will be there and on the floor and signing. So
Yep,
please.
so he will be there. Bring your cool stuff to get him to sign it. Although he does respect the sort of the Provence, whatever.
Provenance.
Yeah, that's it. Of some of the older things, like you had mentioned, Dave, that he didn't want to sign your.
I brought in the little fold out cardboard
Right
piece
behind you.
for the original action figures. It's right here. It's got Jim's signature right there at the top. And Jim was like very hesitant and reticent to sign it because he thought it was the original that I'd gotten as the pre-order for the toys. But what a lot of people don't know is there was a reissue of that in like the early 2000s, and that's the one that I have the signature on. So
he was wary to sign the original. He didn't want to detract from the value, but since it wasn't an original, he was all about it. And now Dave has his autograph there,
and Dave was inspired on Tuesday night and was on eBay and got a new X-wing for him to sign.
Yep. That'll send Dave down the eBay rabbit hole.
It completely did, because I have like the one over here I think is like a 1983 X-wing, so I had to go back and get an OG. So I have a 1978 one on the way.
I need to look in my area where my original figures and ships are, and see what I have that it's in decent condition. That would be a good thing to get him to sign.
Yeah.
I have X-wing, but the wings are broken. I have land speeder, but I think one of the engines is broken. I think probably the best of my ships are the TIE fighters, even though you could pop those little wings off as you flew around.
Oh yeah,
that
was on purpose.
Yes, exactly. But I'm surprised those didn't get like more damaged. But I think they probably built them to withstand a bit of clunking. But come check out all the cool people at Rebel ScumCon if you're nearby. If you're there, come say hi to us at Boonta Eve. Otherwise, we'll be back in a couple weeks with a new watch along and more Star Wars adjacent, Star Wars sort of parody stuff like this. There will be a week coming that we are going to do something maybe along the lines of a Hardware Wars or Troops some of the original sort of homages to Star Wars.
Yeah, stuff done that was like really in the time.
Yes, Troops is 90s thing, but it was amazing production value, and Kevin Rubio was able to get some great talent to assist with him with that. So that's a true classic. Hardware Wars is very kind of campy and kooky and making fun of the whole thing, but it's still it's Star Wars. That's all I care about personally.
Yeah, absolutely.
So anyways, enough of that. We will be back when we are back, and if you guys have any suggestions, shows that have something Star Wars related that they've done, you could see these 3 episodes of That 70's Show were not completely Star Wars. They just had peppered through some Star Wars, and that was enough for us to.
It was fun enough, and it was good,
and it's a fun show. It's it's kooky. It is sort of that time, and reminiscent. You could reminisce about like Chantel throwing photos of herself in the in the 80s up in the
which I will be sworn to not share.
All right. So other than that, anything else to cover, Dave?
I think that's it. I think it's good. So just thanks
right.
everybody for hanging out and watching with us. And until the next time, may the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you always.